I'm Jay Neff, trainer for the California Thoroughbred Racing Club. Our question this week for our Kentucky Derby video is, what is run-up? Now, the first person to post in the comments the correct answer will win a coffee mug with the racing silks for the California Thoroughbred Racing Club on the mug. So, what is run-up? I'll go into a little more detail on that to give you some background and a little hint. It's a pretty obscure question, but it is significant. At the end of this video, there's a little clip about our 2-year-old filly, Wicked Desire. She's a daughter of Omaha Beach. She's in training at Santa Anita, and she is owned by Cincy and myself, Cutter Neff Racing Stable, and the California Thoroughbred Racing Club. So if you join the club, you become part owner of Wicked Desire. It's under $200, no bills or charges or fees, no monthly expenses. That's all taken care of. So at the end of the video, click on the link, watch the little clip, and maybe you can join us and become a member. What is run-up? That's the question. This is the official chart for the Florida Derby, which Forte won last weekend. Of course, there's loads of information here. There's the weather was clear, the track was fast, they were off at 6:52, that's the time of day. The start was good for all the horses except for 4, 5, and 10. It was electronically timed, not hand timed. Then we have a little history of the race, fractional times, what they went the quarter mile, the half mile, 3/4, and the mile, final time of the race. Split times, that's the time that each quarter mile was run in. Then, right below that at the bottom here, run up, 70 feet. Here is the chart for the Kentucky Derby from last year. Rich Strike won that race, and it's got all the same information. And if you look down at the bottom here, the run-up is 55 feet. Post your answer in the comments below. The first person to post the correct answer will win the coffee mug. I'll give you all the correct answer in my next video, which will be posted in a few days.
And they're off in the Curlin Florida Derby. It was an excellent beginning for Forte. He'll be able to duck over some from his outside draw.
Forte broke from the 11 hole in this Florida Derby, a 12-horse field. This is the first time he broke from that far outside. Previously, he'd been running from the 2-hole, the 4-hole, and one race he ran from the 7-hole. There was a lot of traffic, but no problems. He wasn't interfered with at all, and he handled that outside position just fine. Fort Bragg on the lead set the pace with a quarter mile in 23.57. Not blazing fast, but a good pace for a 1.125 race. I'll slow this down and you can see Fort Bragg hits the quarter pole here in 23.41 by the unofficial clock. The official time was 23.57. Also, quarter poles are red and white striped. This is a 3/8 pole. Actually, it's green and white stripes, so all the eighths, 3/8, 5/8, 7/8 are green and white. The race started an eighth of a mile before the finish line on a mile track. That means they're going to get to an eighth pole. In this case, it's actually 7/8 of a mile from the finish line. You'll see 7/8 on the pole, not a quarter pole when they reach a quarter mile. Forte is far enough back that you don't even see him in the picture. He's right back here, and he hit the quarter pole at 24.47 seconds. Now, he's quite a few lengths behind. Here the horses reach the half-mile pole, half a mile from the finish line. Remember the quarters, the first, second, third quarters, those are red and white poles. Fort Bragg on the lead goes 58.78 for 5 furlongs. Forte, who's 5 wide now, makes it in 59.6 seconds, so he's starting to close the gap. By the time they reach a quarter mile from the finish line at the quarter pole, Forte has just about collared Fort Bragg on the lead, but he's going to have another problem to deal with in the form of Mage. You actually see the horse on the lead, Fort Bragg, slowing down here, while these horses coming from behind are not necessarily going faster than they had been. They're just not slowing down as quickly as the horse on the lead. You can also see Mage in the white silks on the outside ahead of Forte. And you see Forte has to go 5 wide again. Now he's got to catch a horse on the outside that's making a really strong move. And you can see Forte, he's slowed down a little bit. He's a tired horse and he looks beat here. But right about here, you see him pick it up again, showing great strength, great courage, great determination, a really great racehorse. He pulls off the win, but at what cost? Forte has 5 weeks to recover from this great effort. The horse that won the Arkansas Derby, Angel of Empire, had a really easy win. He looked great. I'll do a video about him next. But the recovery from this race for Forte is going to be much tougher than the recovery for Angel of Empire's Arkansas Derby. So for me, there's a big question mark here. Can he recover from this effort and be in peak condition in 5 weeks for the Kentucky Derby? Once again, the question for this video is, what is run-up? Post your answer in the comments below. If you're the first one to do it, we'll send you one of our coffee mugs with the California Thoroughbred Racing Club silks on it. And a little bit of news from the racing club. Our 3-year-old filly, Irresistible Force, in her second start last Friday, she was ridden by Mike Smith and they finished second. This is Mike and the Force heading out to the track for their race. Go to our website if you want to join the club and become a part owner in this filly right here by Omaha Beach. Her name is Wicked Desire. Her brother sold for $600,000 as a yearling and has already earned about $300,000. Just go to our website, www.californiaturfgroup.com, to get the details, and you can become a member and part owner of this horse for under $200. The Force is sold out, but if you want to join the club, you can still get in with Wicked Desire, but it's limited. Once the membership interests are sold out, that's it. So I'll give you the answer to this week's question, what is run-up, in our next video, and that video will be about Angel of Empire and his Arkansas Derby win. So thanks for watching. Good luck at the races.